time machine would not have fixed any of this.
You wish you had a time
You
machine.
wish you had a time machine.
Yeah.
So if you're not familiar with the story of the Central Park Five, in 1989, April 1989, five young teenagers from Harlem were accused and tried and convicted of rape of a 28-year-old jogger. White jogger. Yeah, female. So
who's a fuckhead too, by the way?
The woman?
Yeah, fuck that bitch.
What?
You're the fact.
She didn't do nothing.
She fucking did.
How?
What?
She didn't know.
She testified in court like she was just being stupid.
She had like a brain missing.
Yeah, but she couldn't remember that there was one guy, but she could remember what the fuck she had on.
She got hit with a fucking rock. You think I'm gonna remember anything?
She can't remember there was one dude, but she could remember what she had on.
But she remembered everything up to that point. She had See, the jogging clothes that was they did it on purpose.
Yeah,
the jogging she probably wore the same jogging clothes all the time.
But if you don't know the story of Central Park Five,
yeah.
Right.
5 dudes got convicted of raping this chick in the park.
Yeah, and
they
didn't all serve the same amount of time though.
Huh?
They didn't all serve the same amount of time.
6 to 14 years.
Because some people got assault.
6 to 14 years. Some of them spread it
I think
out.
only 4 of them served 6 years, and
because
Corey
served
12.
12. I thought it was 12.
It says 6
I think
to
only
14.
2 of them got raped. We got to look this up.
Yeah.
Only 2 of them got rape. I think 1 got an assault charge, and then Corey got the assault.
He got
rape,
everything.
And fucking
manslaughter, second manslaughter,
attempted manslaughter,
attempted manslaughter. That's right. And I don't even know where to.
You start with the kids. You start with the kid shit.
Yeah.
Kennedy Fried Chicken. Don't leave. Always eat your. If you're gonna eat your chicken in the store, if somebody call you outside, don't go outside.
Eat your chicken, everybody.
Finish the chicken.
Finish your chicken box. Finish the chicken box. It might just save you if you finish the chicken box. It might
save your life.
Save you.
Kennedy Fried Chicken saves lives, guys.
Especially if you're with a girl and she's telling you don't go.
Listen to your girl.
Fuck going out with your boys.
That's right. Listen to your girl.
Is it a movie or a show? Would you classify it as a movie?
It's a miniseries.
It's a miniseries.
So
I thought it was 2 episodes.
So did I.
I didn't know when I clicked the shit it was gonna say 4.
Neither did I.
So basically, part 1 is the
kids
go in the park, the actual incident, and
it lures
the
you
arrest
in immediately though.
Yeah. So they didn't even know each other, did they?
No, that's the part.
They didn't even know
who they were. It was so many kids.
The only people that knew each other was Corey and Yusuf.
This was in the 90s, right?
89.
Yeah.
89. Yeah, so they
they're
went
in
to
Central
the park.
They're chilling. They're wilding out.
So doing young kid shit.
But that was a statement that the cops, everybody was wilding.
Yeah.
They didn't even know what wilding was.
So apparently, I looked this up. Apparently, they said that they were listening to Tone Loc's Wild Thing, and the cops said they were wilding.
No.
That's why I looked up. I don't know.
No, what happened was they was out there wilding.
Like what we say,
we
you
from
wilding
New York.
out.
Yeah.
We say that.
You wilding.
So when the cop asked him, "What the fuck were y'all doing in the park?" What's the Hispanic dude?
Raymond.
Raymond was like, we were just out there wilding.
Oh, okay.
So
because what I looked up,
they just wrote it down in the statement.
What I looked up, it said that they something about Tone Loc. You know that song Wild Thing?
Yeah, but that was
Wild Thing.
Yeah.
Wow, that wasn't
not that one.
Which one?
In
the movie, they was listening to fucking. They was listening to some other shit.
Yeah, I do like the choice of music
because now you got Forever My Baby on there, and I keep thinking Social Mischief, but that was on that movie.
So they're all running from the cops. You know what you do. You're a young kid. Cops come. You just fucking.
They just booked
spread.
It.
So
right.
This is the first fucked. This miniseries is a series of fucked up things that happen.
Yes.
So the first fucked up thing that happened to me was when the fucking cop used his fucking helmet to fucking hit Kevin in the head.
Right.
Who, by the way,
God.
he was supposed to be 14. I thought he like that.
He looked like fucking
like
10.
8. I was like,
he looked like 10 years old.
I was like, that kid's a kid.
That kid is a kid, and you think.
But like, there's pictures
had
of
the
them.
whole weight to pull a whole grown ass woman.
Yeah. So
they
picked them up all individually and start pitting one against the other. They're like, well, Kevin said that you did this, and Yusuf said that you did that.
That's what made
and
me
they're like,
mad.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
That's what made me mad, is because automatically when they entered the room, the first thing the cops said was, well, such and such said you did this. I'm like, oh, they trying to make up a fucking story.
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
Right.
But like, if you don't know your rights, you fuck.
But at like 14, 15, 16, who knows their rights?
No, but you're a kid. You're
Exactly.
scared. You don't know what the fuck
You're
going
just
on.
going to do what they if a cop tells you, especially when you're that young, a cop tells you, listen, you just tell me the truth and you go home. Whatever the truth is, you're going to tell them because you want to go home.
They started with that, but then he's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
But then,
Like,
and then that's when
so
they
then
started
they
putting
like
the plug in
tell
about
me what
the-
I want to hear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you'll go home. Which then the next fucked up thing that happens that for me was Antron's dad, who played by Michael K. Williams, Omar from The Wire. Shout out to him.
Or Chalky White.
Chalky White, yeah.
Chalky White too.
Fucking Omar.
Omar too. That's right.
So
He's not gay anymore.
What? Oh my
He had a
God.
kid.
What a great character.
He's forever Omar though.
Yeah, he's always gonna be Omar.
Yeah, for me too.
He was also
And
on The Night
he's
Of.
gonna forever be Omar and Chalky
He was great
White
on The
to
Night
me.
Of.
Nah, he was great. He's definitely Omar in that.
Yeah.
He will forever be Omar and Chalky White for me.
So
Chalky White,
yeah,
Boardwalk.
Exactly.
Oh, shit.
Boardwalk Empire was my
Yeah,
shit.
but that was
he was Omar.
he was cool. He was cool.
So he plays Antron's dad.
You know he was in Amistad. Just throw that out there.
Really?
He was on the boat. He died.
I feel like you're right.
He was on the boat
Yeah.
scene. and
Can
he
you
died.
refresh my memory? Like,
It's like a small scene.
we'll watch
I
it
think
in
it's-
When
there.
Amistad goes on the boat,
His
Mm-hmm.
name is Amistad.
I don't know.
Yeah.
When the dude goes on the boat,
I call him by his real name, Digimon Hunsu.
yeah. Well, when he goes on
my
the boat,
God.
he's
I
on the
can't.
boat. He's one of the slaves.
I think I remember that. Yeah,
He was butt naked.
This
and
is
he
a name
died.
you know how to say perfectly, by the way.
Digimon Hunsu. It's my favorite name to say. honestly.
Digimon.
It's Digi.
Let's not even
Hunsu.
spell it, but you can.
Yeah.
This is one name Stan loves to say, and
favorite
he
name to
says
say.
it perfectly.
I don't even know if it's right. I'll be honest with you. I could be wrong. So
he
the
comes-
cop threatens him. He's like, it'd be
His
fucked up. It'd
job.
be a shame if your boss found out you did time. And he's like,
That's how these
that's
fucking
so
cops get
fucked up,
you.
man. That's so fucked up.
Yup.
So basically, he threatens Antron's dad's job. He's like, well, I won't say nothing if you tell your son to, play ball.
Yeah.
He should have known better at that point.
Listen, you ever
The
get
dad should have
picked-
known better.
But people don't realize, like, you ever get picked up by the cops, the first thing, you have the right to remain fucking silent.
Yeah,
Shut the fuck up.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If
shouldn't have said
anybody's
nothing.
watching this and you get picked up by the police
Don't say a
tomorrow,
word.
shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck if they tell you be in Rikers for the rest of your life. Shut the fuck up.
Because you're not.
Let your fucking lawyer handle
Just say
everything.
I need a lawyer. That's
Don't
it.
say shit.
Well, you
Just
need to say
lawyer.
you
Which
need a
is-
lawyer, though.
Yeah, you can say that.
Yeah.
I need to make one phone call.
You call
Where's my
anybody.
phone
Call
call?
you call your.
They're not
Call
gonna
them,
give
call
it
them.
to
call.
you. It might take hours before
But
they give it
But
to
don't
you.
say shit. In the meantime, don't say
Don't
shit.
say nothing. Sit
And-
there with a
and-
face, and they'll be like, they'll be pissed off.
And
They'll be mad.
Nothing
as fuck.
kills
York-
somebody more than being
Yeah.
fucking silent. Silence speaks volumes.
in New York, you can only be held for 72 hours before they have to let you go.
Anywhere. It don't matter if you in the fucking store. It don't. Nah, if
can
you get
only
picked
be
up in
held
the
for 72
store,
hours.
they can't hold you for more than 8 hours.
Right, yeah.
Like-
Like central booking, if they take you to booking, they have after 72 hours. If you don't see a judge after 72 hours, they gotta let you go.
They have to.
So
Shut the fuck up.
again, this is 1989.
Wow.
So things,
No,
so
people
aggressive.
need to know this.
Yeah.
But I know, but
Shut the fuck up.
so they threaten.
ladies and
They
gentlemen, that's
threaten
not my
Antron's-
call.
There
Just
were
keep-
kids.
Just be
There were
quiet.
kids, and
Yeah.
it's fucked up. Tell your
Teach
kids.
your kids.
Yeah,
That,
To
that's
shut
what
the
I
fuck
say.
up.
Definitely teach
That's-
your
Tell
Definitely
your
teach your
kids.
kids.
Shut the. If the police pick you up, you either talking to me or you shut the fuck
Yeah.
up. Don't talk
Don't
to them.
say nothing until I get there.
That's it. Don't
So-
say shit. Shut
so
the
they-
fuck
they
up.
pretty much
I don't care if they fucking telling you this person, like, shut the fuck up. Don't even say I don't know. Don't say shit.
Yeah. So they entrap
You
basically
talk to
all
me.
of them. They entrap basically all of them separately.
Yeah.
The only one that kinda no. How did Yusuf get out? Because how did Yusuf end up in a cell? because
what happened.
Because his mom came in and took him away.
No,
didn't she?
no. Yeah, his mom.
His mom knows.
No, his mom. He didn't get picked up.
No, he did.
They picked him up the next day.
Oh, okay.
You understand? She
Yeah,
said,
that's
I
right.
need more people.
Yes.
Somebody
That's
else got to be out
that
there.
white bitch, I
Then he
wanted to
went out-
slap the shit
then
out
You know
of her
what's
so
funny?
out there and
bad.
picked up Yusuf.
You know what's funny
Ooh,
about that?
I want to.
You know who that actress is, right? That's Felicity Huffman, the fucking lady that got hit with that USC scholarship scandal.
Oh, word?
Oh, Becky and her.
Oh my god!
Like, so that gives me even more reason to hate her. It's like,
I
oh, this
hate
fucking,
her.
this fucking bitch.
A lot of people gonna hate her after this.
Yo, for real,
She's
because
like
I
the
hated.
dude. He's like the dude in the Medea movies.
I
always
loved
cheating.
the other.
She's gonna get hate, man.
I love the other
she's a great
prosecutor
actress.
detective who literally knew something
like,
was
none
rigged
of this
about this
makes
whole
sense.
fucking story.
Yeah, but she's a bitch too.
Yeah,
Because
she didn't really do nothing.
She just let him go.
She let it go,
like,
yeah.
She couldn't do much at the time.
Fuck out of here.
She
Don't
coulda-
take the case.
She could have, I don't know.
Say no. Like, if you know something is wrong,
Take the case.
You have to do the right thing.
Yeah,
like,
take
stop.
the case and don't let it go that further. That
Don't
much
let
further.
it go
Yeah.
further. You know it's fucked. Who gives a fuck about
Right.
how? Like when she was like, "There's been 200 rapes and da da." I'm like, so the fuck what?
Yeah. So
right, right,
So the fuck what? Niggas die every day, B.
right, right.
I was getting tight at that. Like,
I
so
was
the
getting
fuck what
tight
if there was so
throughout
many
the
rapes?
entire first episode of that.
So then
It's like,
the
just
end
do
of
the right thing,
the end of the
bro.
first episode, they're basically all except for were they all five of them in there or
No, Yusuf gets picked up the next day, and that's when
no? The scene where he says where Kevin says I lied on you, and they all start telling people.
No. That's I'm talking about before.
Okay,
Yusuf gets picked up the next day by the police.
Yep, with
Right.
Corey.
With Corey.
And
with
then,
him.
Corey decides to go with
Corey decides to go with him
No,
because
I'm
he's
saying like they were together at
Right,
the
right.
time when he was getting picked up.
yeah,
and Corey
but
was
Corey
being a
was
best
watching
friend.
him getting picked up, and then Corey
Damn,
was
son.
like,
Yo, it's so
"Yo,
bad.
let me go."
Damn.
He said, "Do you want to go with your friend?" He said, "Yeah, I'll go with him."
Yeah,
He was
So
like,
he
your
goes
mom
to
would
the
kill me if I
precinct
didn't
with
go.
him.
That's
Yeah.
a real fucking best friend, yo.
Paid for it.
Real.
It's fucked
know
up.
your friends, man. For real, man. Know your fucking friends.
Bro.
Shut the fuck up.
tell you
And
right
shut
now.
the fuck up, but know your friends.
No, shut
too.
the fuck. I don't give
I'll
a
tell
fuck if they putting a cigarette in your face. Shut the fuck up.
I know from experience, Cage is a real one because when I got
Shut
arrested,
the fuck
when
up.
I got arrested, he came down to the thing to get me out.
Wow.
I did go there.
Him and Jeff and who
Once
else?
again, like I said, know your fucking
Yeah.
friends.
I did go there.
I ended up spending the night in jail, but whatever.
Hey.
You know, I went down there because I thought they was gonna ask you for money and some shit I was gonna pay. So that's why.
See?
That, like I said,
It's a friend.
know your fucking friends.
So
And shut the fuck
episode-
up. There you go.
Episode 2 is the trial.
Yeah. So that's
The trial is the trial. Like they I mean, you see them picking their lawyers,
I thought
I-
that was fucking genius though.
for them to have separate trials.
No, for the lawyers, like to show the lawyers.
Oh,
and
yeah,
how,
it was-
how
yeah.
stupid some of them was.
Yeah. So like one of them wasn't even like a criminal lawyer. He was like a divorce lawyer.
He was a divorce lawyer.
By the
but
way,
he was good.
But he
though.
was good. He had a really
wasn't-
compelling argument.
Yeah, he wasn't fucking.
I'm not gonna say the only reason, but one of the biggest reasons to me why, especially Antron went away, is because of his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His dad not showing up, and then when he gets on the stand, he's like, "Would you believe anything that your son says?" He's like, "Yeah," which I guess is the right thing to say, except they got the confession on tape. So he's like, "Well, we have your son's words. So if you believe him, he's got to be telling the truth." Which I thought it was like a flimsy argument because it's like
bullshit.
just because he says it doesn't mean it's true. He's 14 years old.
The confession is bullshit.
Yeah,
Anyway.
it was coerced. Like, and everybody knew it was coerced. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
It's just fucked
Like,
up
you
in
can't-
general. Yeah.
Like, how any jury could be like, oh well, there's no reason he wouldn't have.
You know what? I didn't see the part why the jury did they show why the jury pleaded guilty?
So what I
didn't see that part.
what I got from it was the nail in the coffin for Antron was the dad's testimony, because
Really?
yeah, because they used that to back up the confession on tape. That's really what got them all. The confession on tape is what got them all.
Their confession?
Yeah, their confessions is what did it.
Mind you, that's because the police were already telling
They
them
coached
what
them
to
to
say
they coached
in
them
their
what to say. And then even
when they got separate trials, because that's what they were fighting for.
Right. But like that's what kind of
the second episode was flimsy for me. I didn't really pay
what kind of like pissed me off was like Corey's confession was so not believable because he didn't even know details.
Yeah.
You know what? But you know what the thing is? What they should have did? They should have put the real tapes there.
What real tapes?
Yeah.
Like,
the actual.
So that
yeah. Every time I thought like certain things, I was like, she should have put like Ava should have put the real fucking footage.
Yeah, that would have been dope. That would have been a great.
Put the real footage right there, like bang, like because that would have been. Even though like there's characters this and that, like okay, cool, but if once you put the real shit in there, it would have really like hit.
Right. Was the
it
second
already
episode?
did though.
Nah, but like the real
just
shit.
To actually see them as.
You ever watch a documentary? The documentary shows the real footage.
Where is that on? Where's that? I want to watch.
That's on Netflix.
But you're
All right,
saying instead like to see them as the kids when they were doing a confession
you could do
inside
the whole movie the same way she did it.
Mm-hmm.
But
Except
like
just to confess,
when you do certain scenes,
like
you mix in actual.
Like how they
when
did Donald Trump, like how they did the
and
Donald
OJ.
Trump shit.
Oh yeah, okay.
And they played the actual Donald Trump shit
actual
on the
clip.
screen.
Yeah.
They could put the actual confession videos right there.
That would have made it.
And that was
deeper.
so.
I get you.
I went back and I was kind of read up about shit. Apparently, at the time when Donald Trump spent $85,000 to put out a full page ad in all the major New York.
Episode 2 is about Donald Trump.
Yeah,
it really is though.
Because when you look it up, when you look up the case,
I didn't like that though.
Huh?
I didn't like that they did all that though.
What?
They played the Donald Trump shit a little too much.
Well, when you look up the case online, like when you look up articles
that's the
about the
first
case,
thing that comes up.
Yeah, Donald Trump's
the Republicans pay for that Google search,
Of course.
Yeah,
but, I mean, Democrats pay for the Google thing.
But
I get it.
Donald Trump, there's articles that show that Donald Trump was a big reason why these guys actually went to jail.
It's a big reason why it became so famous.
Yeah, like, and then what's crazy to me is that when he ran for election, they asked him about it. He was like, "Yeah, I was right. They should have got the death penalty."
Yeah, to this day.
Even though they were exonerated.
To this day.
Yeah, like how, like,
and people still voted for him.
People still voted for him. That's like saying, okay, you were absolutely wrong about this thing.
Yeah.
You're still wrong about this thing.
And you don't care.
And you don't care.
Donald Trump.
But the lady too, though.
Yeah.
To this day, she still don't. Ava says she spoke to her, and she's still the same way.
She's still
But
sticking
to what
her
end?
story.
To what end? Like, there's no benefit to sticking. At this point,
why?
you could get so much goodwill by saying, you know what, I was wrong.
It's a pride.
When
thing
they
for
die,
people.
even the that's why I said fuck the jogger lady, because even when she felt bad, she didn't feel bad until she died. She died.
Oh, she died?
Yeah, so she didn't feel bad until she died. Like they didn't say shit about her until she died.
I'm gonna tell you why they probably still feel like they don't have no remorse. It's because it's a guilt thing. It's just like, yo, I done went all this far to get them convicted and stuff. I'm still gonna
that's
stay
white
in my
people
place.
shit.
That is white
do
people
that
shit. But that's what I'm saying. Like, they're not gonna ever own up to them being wrong.
Like,
so they're just gonna be like, listen, I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm gonna still stick to my story. I done worked all this shit to get them convicted anyway.
At what point?
But you know what? It's got them money too.
Yeah.
It's got them money.
Because
It's got them support. It's got a lot of shit.
the cop lady, not the prosecutor, she wrote like 4 books.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
that's
bestsellers.
the thing. Yeah. When some shit make you famous like that, you gotta stick to your guns.
But that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying.
I guess in her case, there's a benefit to it, but like, I mean, I don't like
lie till you die.
Yo,
that's Republicans in a
lie
nutshell,
till
bro.
you die, yo.
I'll tell you what.
Lie till you die.
I'm not a religious guy, but if there's a hell, they're going straight to it because like you can't for
You
what
can't-
they went through.
That
guys
cop
went through,
lady is not sleeping at night.
Oh,
I
no.
know for a fact.
Oh yeah.
She's got to be all types of fucked up.
She's not. If she sleeps like at night,
She's the
she's
fucking
got
devil.
the
She don't.
fucked up dreams.
She don't. And if she
ever.
does, let me tell you, she's highly sedated with some fucked up shit to get her to
Probably
sleep.
take a lot of pills.
She take the pills that they took in the
Right.
perfection.
Especially if she knows what happens to Corey.
Nah, she knows.
She's got to know.
They don't want to ever watch this.
You watched? Did you watch the third
No,
episode?
that's what I'm saying. I want to.
Did you finish the last episode?
I did.
So you know she knows.
Oh, yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, like, ooh, I don't know what happened.
Okay, don't die now. Damn.
So we get some water. There's water in the fridge.
Yeah, so the third episode is them getting out and adjusting to.
Yeah.
Like, the third episode is good only because you see them kind of try to adjust. But
I love Dasha Polanco, man, but
she's a real bitch, man. Holy shit!
I
You gotta
love
watch
her.
it. Did you see
She
it?
looks so good.
She looks great.
It's just like, what the fuck? Every
She's
movie
so-
she's in, she fucking pisses me off.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Yo. Okay, so from the let's just go through just Ray for now.
All right.
Raymond gets
Because
out of
of
jail.
Each character.
Yeah, Raymond gets out of jail. He goes back to moving
Well,
with his pops.
Let's go. Raymond.
Let's go.
Pops works a lot, and he didn't come to the station for a whole day before picking him up.
Yeah. So his
He left him with his grandmother who doesn't even speak English.
Because he had to work.
So by the time he shows up, he'd already signed whatever they told him to say.
Yeah.
So,
Fucked up, y'all.
So he once the cop starts going through it, he just starts realizing like rape and this and that. He's like, what
whoa,
the fuck is going on?
Yeah, he's like, whoa, what are you guys talking about? No, he already admitted it. It's already signed, whatever.
And
He signed over his
he's
rights.
already with the police. So he's
Yeah.
like, I'm just go with it. Just go with it.
Yeah. So that's how he gets caught. Not caught up, but like
Well,
that's how he gets caught up. And then
I'm a little chilly.
how did they get Kevin? Because he was like the little one.
The little
Oh, his sister. Remember, his sister shows up,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he's like, "Yo, I just want to go home. Just sign the thing.
His sister was smart at first because she did not want to sign it. She knew.
He didn't sign it. No, he didn't sign
No,
it.
he told her to.
He told her to sign
He told her to sign
She
it,
didn't
but
sign it.
No, she
though.
did.
she did.
No, they didn't sign it. It was a big thing in the case, though. In the
No,
court.
Yusuf didn't sign.
Oh, Yusuf didn't sign it. Yeah,
Kevin
okay,
signed.
yeah.
Kevin
Kevin
sister-
signed
You're
it
right,
because
you're
his
Kevin-
sister kept
yeah,
saying, "I
Kevin
don't
s-
want to sign something that I know for a fact is not right." His
He's
sister
like, this is-
really
he's
knew
like, this isn't
something
even-
was wrong.
He was
Yeah,
like, "This
yeah.
isn't his handwriting." He was like, "Oh no, he dictated it." She was like, "No." And then he's just like, "I just want to go home. I just want to go home. I just want to go home." So she signed it.
Guilt trip, yo.
Yusuf didn't sign. He was about to. His mom was like, "Nope, fuck out of here."
His mom is
That's why his
smart.
case was different.
Yeah. I feel like
Uh,
his mom knew the system. That's why she said she was gonna go to the
His
the
mom was-
papers.
With what's his fucking name? With Corey, he did his confession on tape. So that's how they got him caught up.
Corey was fucked up. From
Yeah,
the
he
get.
was.
Well, that's only
His
because
mom,
that
he's
white.
single parent, is like fucking. The moment you take him in the room, you start fucking him up.
Yeah.
Like Corey was fucked
But
up.
that's
from
all
the get.
because that white bitch needed somebody else to tie the story, and
Corey
that's why
made me
they.
cry.
That's why
Yeah,
they chose
yeah.
Corey, and he
Corey's
had
story
nothing
was-
to do with the
Corey's
shit.
story was the worst. Like, oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah. She needed
We're
that
missing
white
one.
bitch needed somebody to make the case real. That's why they chose him.
Yeah. Who was the fifth one that we're missing?
You got Corey, Yusuf,
Corey, Yusuf, Kevin.
Kevin.
You said Raymond.
We said Raymond. Who was the other one? I feel bad. Antron.
Antron. Shit.
Oh, so he got caught up because his dad told him to go along with it because he was like, they're
his
gonna
dad,
fuck-
his dad fucked.
Yeah, his dad fucked him up. So,
A lot of names. to
so
remember,
episode
right?
3, yeah, right. By episode 3, they get out. Now, I'm not sure on the timeline as far as when they got out
It
because
was in 2002, bro.
nah, it couldn't have been
I'm
because
telling you.
because one of the scenes showed them talking about Clinton. Clinton
Clinton
was in office till 2000.
Yeah, so it was around there, like 2001, bro.
I thought they made it seem like he was still in office.
Maybe they did.
No, because nah.
One of them, some a couple-
2000. Corey was still in jail in 2001
Yeah,
because he
Corey's
watched
still in jail.
9/11 on TV.
Right.
Yeah.
the other four, I think, were out by 2000.
By 2000, 2001.
Yeah,
That's what
okay,
I'm trying to tell
okay.
you. Because I remember seeing 2001 and what's the name?
I think you're right. Yeah. So Raymond gets out. I want to focus on Raymond first because that's how we get to Dasha Polanco. She's a real bitch. So Raymond gets out. He goes to live with his pops and his new wife Elena, who was played by Dasha Polanco. Right off the bat, she's a bitch because he goes to introduce himself.
Yeah.
And she's like,
She's wilding. She's wilding.
Yeah. And then
She's got all the kids taking care of.
Wildin'.
That's a Spanish stupid shit.
Oh my
all
god.
the kids in the crib.
Okay,
Why?
This shit got real racist.
For
Real
real.
fast.
No, because it's true. Like,
No, but she was taking it.
because Spanish
it was
people
like-
got a lot of kids, and she want to take in every fucking body's
they're not
kid.
even her kids.
You
They're
don't
not
have to
her
take care. They're not your kids.
They're not your kids.
Bitch.
They're not your kids.
That's just in general.
And honestly, it's not her house.
It's not. No.
It was
his
the
father's
dad's
house.
Once again, it's a guilt trip thing, as in Spanish people do stick together.
It's
as
a
family.
guilt trip thing, but Spanish people get guilt.
Yeah, and this is what the fuck they do, and it's a one thing I know about how their culture is.
Y'all gotta stop that shit. Y'all gotta stop that shit.
One thing,
for real.
No.
Stop that shit.
One thing I know
Let
about
your
their
sister
culture
take care of her own
is
fucking kids, bro.
they just like to stick together.
That's
It's
fine.
just what
That's
you have
fine.
to do.
That's fine.
That's fine.
It's fine. But
Once a week.
yeah. And the kids are running around the house
All day. Every day. It's crazy,
stepping
bro.
on the couch.
It's crazy. You don't. When do you have peace for yourself?
So at what point?
That's a Spanish household,
Yeah.
though. Like that. I've been in that.
Yeah.
Like I seen that.
So at what point?
I've lived it. It's crazy. It's like
Raymond's
what the fuck is going on?
Raymond's got a room and he's kind of like it's loud. He's trying to get away, and he can't find a job. He's looking for jobs, and like he gets a recommendation to get a job somewhere, and he was about to get a hookup, but the person that was gonna give him the hookup retired 2 weeks prior. So he's at one point he's like, all right, well I gotta start selling drugs. Mm-hmm. He meets this girl. She's really cute, and like he can't take her back to his place because Dasha Blanco is like
it's a pen pal, one of them jail pen pals.
Yeah. So they meet, and like
I'm about to send be a pen pal with some girl in jail.
Oh my
What?
That's a good idea, man.
You ever see Love After Lockup? That's a show on TV. Love After Lockup.
There's one I
God.
see.
You watching some funny
There's like
shit.
a woman's jail.
I don't
thing that's
watch
on
it. I never watched it. I just heard of it.
Yeah. There's a woman's jail thing on Netflix that just came out.
No.
Like Orange is the New Black.
Yeah, but it's like documentary style.
No, I don't give a fuck about that. I'm talking about Love After Lockup.
All right.
I've heard of it.
So you want to be a pen pal for somebody that's
I want to try it.
You might find love
I gotta see
after
pictures
lockup
first.
when she gets out.
Huh? Yeah, I gotta see. Yeah,
pictures
no,
first.
they send you
You
pictures
better
and
put
all that,
some
right?
money on this bitch commissary.
Nah, definitely.
Get
If
her
I
the-
fuck with her, yeah.
Get her the good ramen.
Huh?
Get her the good ramen. The one that comes in a bowl
Get her
already.
the good ramen.
Not the shit you gotta put in a. You gotta.
And
boil
don't forget to put
Nah.
them commissary money
Yeah.
on them books
on
too.
them books.
On
She
them
gotta have
books.
some knowledge, yo. Knowledge
No,
is power.
there might be some pretty ass women in jail.
It might
bro.
be. Yeah, you never know. Some people get caught up. You never like people. Things happen.
I'm gonna look this up.
So
We about to start solving
I'm gonna look
cases,
this
you
up. I'm gonna
guys.
figure this out.
We about to be the new Carmen San Diego.
About to be some ill shit going on. I got a bitch at Rikers.
so Raymond gets caught up. He gets arrested again for I guess drug possession. That's his adult story.
Yes.
Antron, he gets out. His dad is sick at this point, and he doesn't want anything to do with his dad because his dad never came to visit, and his dad kind of was the reason he got locked up really because he kind of fucked up. He's staying with his mom. Okay, this is another thing that pissed me off. He's working at a movie theater. He meets this chick from Louisiana who's working with him. She turned out to be a real fucking bitch. Like
No.
she's like, why don't you take me to Amy Roast? Why don't you take me to Amy Roast? I heard they got chicken and waffles. And he's trying to save up for school.
Right, a prisoner.
Oh, you found it?
Yo, this guy
Change
is
your
really online. Space Ghost is
Look for
really
the
online.
women first.
Talking about write a prisoner. I'm so fucking serious.
Look for the
you
women
guys.
because
Why is this
It's
funny?
really-
Why is this not
it's-
funny? I'm dead serious.
He's really interested in writing a prisoner, and the
They got transgender
website
too.
is called
What?
Write a Prisoner. You know what?
I'm gonna start. I don't want an 18-year-old.
I can't knock it.
Okay.
If anybody
24.
has a cousin,
does it say what they they're locked up for?
a relative or
hold on.
something, Space Ghost is looking to write to you.
I'm gonna do 24 to 32.
See if it says what they're locked up for.
Oh my god.
If it's murder, don't do it.
Oh my god. Let's finish
Why?
this part. He's
Why?
really cuz
Alright, while
this
you
is
do that-
crazy while you really
While
thinking
you do
about
that,
doing this.
so and
Oh, lit.
Oh my god. Like
Vanessa.
what she locked up for? How
how do
was
they
that her
have
picture?
nice pictures, yo? This
How was that
website
her
is
picture?
rigged. You guys need to see this picture.
Why is she in a dress?
This chick
It's
looks
not
like
rigged. It's not rigged.
Write a Prisoner. So the picture
She's
that
from
we're
Buffalo.
looking at of what's her
Oh, that's
name?
the-
Vanessa.
Vanessa Nikon.
Vanessa has this.
Is that her
seductive
prisoner number?
picture.
Is that her prisoner number?
She's single, bro.
Yo, of course she's
Vanessa
single. What else
is
she
an
gonna do?
inmate,
She's
and
bisexual.
What?
She's bisexual.
Of course she is. She's gotta be
her
now.
picture looks like
lit,
no
boy.
lie, an
How old is she?
Instagram
Hold on,
picture.
stop. Don't judge
I'm
people,
not judging.
please.
Does it say what
but
she?
how did she get a picture like that on Writer Prisoner?
She's cute, my
She
nigga.
is cute.
Leave
From
her,
here-
man.
from here-
But
she's
how
cute.
did she get a picture like that? Is that a black dress she's in?
She's in a black
It's an
dress.
old
Yeah.
picture, that's all.
But where did you get the time to post an old picture of yourself?
Somebody probably did it for her.
You have to be 18 or older.
Oh my god!
You have to pay for it? You have to pay for the site?
Insane.
I'm about to join
I just
tonight.
joined.
Oh my god!
This is just in New York. Hold on. I'm trying.
They're
to
really gonna.
It
write
says
a
she's from
prisoner.
Buffalo. I'm not
There's
doing that.
I'm
actually
trying to
really-
see the crime. Wait.
You know what? Oh my god!
Trying to see the crime.
Crime for Vanessa. Hold on.
Yeah, that's it.
I hope it's for
This is
scamming
lit.
you.
It's attempted robbery.
Yeah.
Come on, that's nothing.
Yeah, she'll rob your ass.
Attempted.
What does that
attempted, which means she didn't do it.
Oh
It means
my
she
god!
tried to
So
do
why
it.
don't you solve her fucking case and then you could date
How
her?
long-
and
No,
find
she's
love.
locked up. She's doing
Right.
her time.
For how long?
Her case is done.
How long?
How long
she
when
in
she
jail
get
for?
out?
I don't know. Let's see.
Why don't you find out?
Because she's gonna need a place to stay when she gets out.
She's homeless.
This is the best.
Yo,
This is the best segment ever. I can't wait. Oh.
She's homeless. She is
She's
gonna
not
need a
homeless
place.
yet.
She's about to be when she gets out. But if
yo,
she gets
stop,
a space,
man.
she'll have
Y'all
somewhere to
is
stay.
fucking. Oh my
Maybe.
god.
What's
This
attempted
is
robbery really though? What does that mean? Like that could be anything, right?
I mean,
That could be
you
anything.
attempted to rob something and
She's
it
supposed to
didn't
be.
go
She's
well.
gonna be released in November of this year.
Yo,
Good luck with that. Don't bring her to the show. Don't bring her to the show.
Yo, this is the greatest thing I ever.
I don't want to
discovered in
know
my life.
shit about this woman.
What's the
Holy
website?
shit!
What's the
Space
website
Ghost
I'm
could
writing
date
her
her
today.
on
What's
the
the website called?
outside. He's really about
Sid,
to
you
sign
got
up
it?
and write
Yes.
her.
All right, talk to me. Cause she's cute, bro.
No.
Oh,
I'll check.
my God.
I'm gonna join the website later. I'm gonna.
Oh
It's,
my god.
It's right.
I
It's
cannot
right.
Is it free?
believe-
Writerprisoner.com.
Is it
It's
free?
not free. No.
It's free,
No,
bro.
it's not. I bet you it's not free.
Yo, they have an address, docket number, everything. You just send it
Her
by mail,
docket
right?
number.
Oh my god.
Yo,
You
they
know
got
what?
her docket number.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. Now I feel sad for her because her
Why
whole
is that sad?
business is on a website.
That's
Her whole
public
business is
information
not
anyway.
on there.
That's public information anyway. You can find that anyway.
I know, but that I just feel bad
She
now.
said by mail. You just send it right there. This is her mailing address and all that.
But I just feel bad that it's on like a website
wait, hold
where
on,
this should be
hold
like
on.
a
She's
personal
white.
thing.
She's not even Spanish.
Hold
She's
on.
Spanish, right?
But
on.
it's a personal
white.
thing. Your
What
business
if
should
she
not
said
be
she's
like that
Caucasian?
out there.
What if she said nah? What if you get curved by a girl
Well,
in
she's
jail?
Caucasian. She says Caucasian.
Right
I
up
thought
my
she-
alley.
she looks
Don't
Spanish
bring
as
her
fuck.
on the show.
She's from Buffalo.
Nah,
She's not coming down
facts.
here.
We bring her on the show.
Buffalo's
Bring her
mad
on the
far.
show.
You know how far Buffalo is?
I do know how far
like 8
Buffalo
hours,
is. I
dude. You
know what
drove
this
to
is?
Canada.
Derek, nigga. Why did this
That is
come
not
up?
his name.
Dingler.
No way.
That
That is not his name.
I got him. This
What?
is for you. This
No,
is for
this
you.
is not for me.
Shit,
I
Okay,
never
I got
did.
the man.
okay.
I don't give a fuck what
Okay.
you say.
This
I'm
is
never
lit.
dating
Hold on.
somebody
This is
from
lit.
There's a white guy in jail. His name is Derek Niggler.
Yo, I just clicked on it. I don't know where it came from.
That's a joke. This website is a fraud. I
No,
don't
it's
give a
not.
fuck
No,
what
it's
you
not.
say.
No, it's
It's
not.
a fraud.
No, it's not.
Hold on.
What white
Hold on.
guy name is Derek Niggler?
That guy.
That
guy's name is Derek
guy. This guy right here.
He's
He's an Aries.
Yo,
with the neck tattoos.
No,
He's an Aries.
Holy
no.
shit.
That's,
Yo.
this website is a fraud.
This is not. He's from Midland, Texas.
No, Niggler.
Oh, Midland,
no.
Texas. Oh, he played
He-
high school football.
You
I was
left
trying to go
from
to the
Texas.
next girl, and then that.
First of all, Derek Niggler from Texas. Let's take the
Writer
L out.
prisoner change
Derek
a life.
Nigger is from
All right,
Texas.
all right.
That's what you're saying.
Oh my God, that's the greatest name of all time. Yo, I'm doing an open mic later. I'm bringing
All right.
that up on stage.
All right, we're gonna do females, right? I'm gonna put
no.
Yo, we still got to talk about
We
this
still
movie,
gotta
this
finish
the
this
show,
shit.
man.
All right, hold on. I'm trying to find like some
I
love,
can't
bro.
believe
Trying to
this.
find.
Don't bring these. Okay, the day you bring these people up on the show, I'm not coming because
Derek
I'm
Niggler-
not
Derek
trying
Niggler
to
has to
be
come.
in nobody's
This is
bio
what
about who they
Derek Niggler
attempted
has to
robbed right after they
Shanique
did a
Wright.
show.
That's a real name. Cheyenne, right?
Right.
That's a real name.
Cheyenne wrong because there
Yeah.
ain't nothing right about this whole
what
website
she
about her.
Attempted murder.
Hold on, I gotta see the crowd. Hold on.
Attempted murder. Good
You
luck,
just gotta see
guys,
the
because
crowd,
I'm
man.
not coming on the show
Relax.
the day you have this.
Second degree murder. Holy shit!
You know what that
Shanae.
means? She shot somebody below the waist.
What the fuck?
That
Those
means
the type of chicks can't
second.
You can't get information on the case. You gotta pay for that.
Oh,
Yo.
okay.
Space Ghost, Cheyenne Wright.
Doug.
Bro,
Well,
I'm about
second.
to write
That's
that
not
Kudos
too
down.
to
bad.
you.
Second degree murder means she shot somebody below the waist.
She's
It wasn't the
Protestant.
time. Huh?
She's a Protestant.
Yo, this is so bad. I don't give a
Taurus?
fuck what you say. This is
a
bad.
Protestant.
Why is this bad?
This
I'm
is
out.
bad.
Nah, this. I was in when you said second degree
Don't
murder.
bring. You definitely better not bring her on the show.
I was in when
She
you said
can't. She's not getting it out, bro. She's,
I would hope
on.
not.
when you said second degree murder. I was in, but when you said Protestant, I was like Protestant. I was like,
she's
you know
been
what?
incarcerated since 2006.
Oh, she doesn't know anything.
She's gonna release in 2035.
Oh, nah. It was,
We'll be rich and off for something else by then. Nobody's waiting that fucking long for you.
I don't even know if I'm gonna be alive that long.
Man, I feel
That's
like
16
writing her
years.
down,
We
man.
will, we
I feel
will.
like writing her for real.
For what? She's not gonna have for 16 years, bro.
Yeah, but I
Don't
feel like
you
writing
dare
because
write her.
because
No,
I feel bad.
you feel
now.
bad?
You feel bad for
Feel
her
bad
doing
until
it.
you find out what she did.
Right. You're
What?
stupid.
What is
Are you
second
kidding
degree
me?
murder really?
Second degree
That means
murder
hold on.
is
That means someone died,
that means someone cheated on her and she
I love
fucking
y'all
almost
niggas.
killed this dude.
or she planned it. She might have planned
Yo,
Something happened
Holy
and triggered
shit.
her, which means
he just looked up inmates.
right. So mind you, we're living in different times
it.
now.
I can't wait to talk
We're
about
living
this
in
on
double
stage.
standard world.
Derek-
And let me tell you something.
Derek Nicola killed me, man.
She's the
What
type
the
of bitch
fuck?
that will definitely flip the script if her steak isn't cooked correctly. Okay.
Yo, but
So
hit up,
I'm
hit up,
not-
hit up Vanessa. Hit
I'm
up
gonna hit her
Vanessa.
for this. How old is Cheyenne? How old was Cheyenne? Do you
I
remember?
don't know. She's old.
'Cause
I'm afraid.
she's gonna be when she gets out.
Yo, I can't. When does Vanessa get out?
November.
2035.
No, Vanessa gets out in
Oh,
November.
Vanessa gets out in November this year.
Right in time for Thanksgiving. That's perfect.
Bro.
I'm
hit her up,
definitely
hit her
wearing
up.
a ski mask when this bitch is on this show.
She
I
got
want her to know
attempted
what the fuck I
robberies.
look
That means
like.
she didn't really rob the person.
You
tried.
don't know that.
She just means she tried.
Right, she attempted.
Maybe she's bad at it.
Yeah.
Maybe she's bad at it. Clearly, because she's fucking locked up.
Yeah, so
for
then
it.
she's gonna do it
the
again.
thing
You
is-
could get
the
you
thing
could catch
is-
her.
The thing is, yeah.
You know what? Bring her on
She's
the
not gonna
show.
do it again.
No.
What you gonna- well,
if
bring her on
Stan
the
hits
show.
her up, we definitely bring her on the show. Christmas episode.
No, Thanksgiving. You said November. Let's
She
get
can
it
watch
right
other-
in.
She can watch other movies she missed while she was in
That's
jail.
a fact.
Oh, my
The
God.
OG is the first one.
Well, yo,
No,
watch this
no,
movie,
no.
babe.
The
Watch this
trap.
movie.
We gonna
The
put
trap.
on to the trap,
No, no,
yo.
no, no.
Watch this movie first. Come on my podcast.
That's
Anyway, back
crazy.
to
okay,
this.
okay. So
What the
Uh,
fuck? I'm
so-
gonna scour that site
We
though.
got to Antron about him
Yeah.
and his
There's some
dad.
bad bitches in Miami locked up.
so when Kevin gets out, he has to register. They all. That's the other thing too. They all have to register as sex offenders.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's what you
fucked
have
up.
to do.
It's fucked up.
That's what you have to do.
You know what? The job shit fucked me up.
Yeah, with
Cause,
Ray. With
but
Raymond?
cause my shit is, all right, you're out, whatever. You look for a job, but
Don't
I
they
understand
have
his
services for people like that
nah, fuck all that. I'm going where the Mexicans go. That's
Yeah,
the
off
that's
the
my
books, right?
first thinking.
off the books?
Facts.
But I think-
Off
I
the-
think-
I'm doing like fucking landscape.
But I
and
think
Right.
shit like that.
I think you have to have a job on the books for parole. I think for like
Yeah,
as part of
you're
parole,
right.
I think you have to have a job on the books.
But but
It's impossible.
it's impossible, bro.
Yeah.
No one's
Because
gonna hire
when
you.
they was in the store and he was like,
When he was
"Yo,
explaining
if
to
you work with him," he was like, "Yo, this dude been working here for like a year," and he's like, "He's a convicted felon.
Yeah.
But if you work with him, you're automatically associated with convicted
Yeah,
felons.
you can't associate
And
with
you get like
And
that's
you go back.
fucked
You go
up.
back to jail.
Yeah.
If you say you're a convicted felon, you can't work with him. And let's say by chance they put you on the same schedule, you're fucked. And because you're
Right.
associated with no felon, so you're going
Right.
back to jail. If you
Right.
don't say you're a convicted felon, you're fucked because once
You
they find
lied.
out, you lied and you
And
go
you
back
still
to jail.
get- yeah.
That
Like
shit
they,
is
like these
crazy.
guys when they get out of jail,
They're
they're put
fucked
behind
both
the
ways,
yeah, they're
no
put
matter how you
behind
look
the
at
elbow.
it.
It don't make sense.
Yeah.
How can you get a job that way?
Yeah.
Because
But
you don't
that's
know who's
what's
a
going
convicted
on
felon
in the
and
real
who's not.
world. But
Yeah.
that's exactly what's going on in the real world. Is that
That's
there's
what
a lot
fucked
of
me
fucking
up.
They're-
people
That's
they're-
what
that
fucked me up.
can't
Now,
get jobs.
what?
But
now in
that's-
2019, there are people working
Right.
with people to get them
Right,
jobs.
right,
There's like
right.
the Doe Fund. There's the
Yeah, but it's still the same.
at the
bullshit.
time, no, yeah, right. It's still the same bullshit, but at the time it was even worse. It's a little bit easier now, but at the time it was it's still bad.
And now they made it a little bit easier too with you saying like on the checkbox, have you ever been
They took that.
convicted
They
of
took
a
that shit
felony?
off.
They
They're
took
taking
that
that shit
off.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they're taking that shit off.
And which is good because you know what, there are
the
people
past
that
is the past.
and I honestly can say that sometimes you really can change for the better
But up
after
to
getting
Chanel, you
incarcerated.
shouldn't deal with people if they got attempted robbery. What if
No,
Vanessa didn't do
no,
it?
attempted robbery. I'm okay with Vanessa coming on the show, but when you was
Oh,
talking about
second-degree
fucking
murder,
Cheyenne,
no,
I'm
Cheyenne.
out of this
Cheyenne
shit.
can't make it. She's not getting out.
I would never
Listen,
want you to bring no bitch
It's
on
fine.
the show like that.
When this podcast blows up, Cheyenne could listen to it from jail.
Cheyenne gonna come looking for me.
Nah, she seems
I'm
like a nice
fucking
person.
Cheyenne. Yeah, fuck that.
Maybe
Fuck
she'll get out
Chanel.
sooner. Maybe she'll get out in 2030 instead of 2035 for good behavior. I don't know.
You don't know. You never know.
You never know.
I agree with some people turning over a new leaf.
Yeah. Like, the biggest example I always say is
It
this.
depends.
If people had stopped Malcolm X when he was Malcolm Little,
Oh,
you know what I mean? No, like you gotta let people grow up and change. You gotta let people become who they're gonna become.
Where we at?
So we
Okay.
just finished.
So that's Antron.
No,
right?
you finished
No.
Antron. You said Kevin.
Kevin. So Kevin gets out. He has to register as a sex offender. He, not to say that he came out relatively unscathed, but he was able to find a job and
Who?
Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
His sister. Remember, he was with his sister.
Yeah, but you still fucked up though.
Oh yeah, of
They
course.
all were after.
And finally,
Corey.
We're down
No.
to Corey.
Did we do 4?
You did the
We
4.
did Raymond. We
Raymond,
did Antron.
Yusuf.
Yusuf.
So
Yusuf,
Yusuf gets
okay.
out. At
Yusuf
this
is
point,
Muslim.
he had become a Muslim. Well, he was always a Muslim, right?
I don't think so.
No, yeah.
Yusuf Salam.
Yusuf Salam.
Yeah, but he wasn't like.
He wasn't
like
practicing.
that.
I think when he got to jail, he started practicing more
Yeah.
and leaning into his faith, which God, I guess it worked out for him.
Mm-hmm.
He gets out. He was studying.
That
But he
doesn't
still
work out
couldn't-
for him. What are you talking about?
He still couldn't, huh?
Worked out for him. What are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about it, like in terms of like. Well, no, it didn't, because remember he goes to the
He
barbershop.
went to jail. He was in jail.
No,
bro.
no. I'm saying like everything like in terms of that, I compare to Corey.
Mm-hmm.
I think Corey got it real bad.
Corey
I don't even
made
wanna,
me cry.
I don't even want to talk about Corey. Bro.
Corey made
That
me
shit
cry.
is retarded to me.
Corey's story made me cry, and they saved the best for last.
Yeah,
that's
was
why.
really did that.
They
Yeah,
had
In
to.
the fourth,
They
se-
have to.
In the
They
fourth
had to.
that was really well
episode.
done.
That
really well done.
ties
This whole
the
yeah,
whole shit.
the
Like,
whole thing.
So yeah, Yusuf gets out of jail. At one point, he's at a barbershop, and he's like, "Yeah, maybe I'll go back to school, teach, whatever. Like, who's gonna hire you? You're not gonna be able to do that. You're a felon." So he ends up, like, through a bunch of other shit, working at Starbucks.
yeah, I think he still works there.
Does he?
Yeah,
No, I think they told them people what.
Oh yeah, at the
they're
end, they
doing at
say
the
what
end,
they're doing now. I think he's
with
like
their lives.
3 of them moved to Georgia.
Yeah.
yeah.
Corey lives in
Harlem.
still.
And still in New York.
Yeah, he
Still
lives
in
in New York. One of them is
A
in
friend
Jersey.
of mine met him the other day, like
Really?
right after she watches shit.
I would love to meet them. Honestly, like,
Right
I
after
would
she
too.
watches shit, she
I
saw
would-
the
I
show
would
him in
too.
Harlem.
Wow.
Yeah,
you know what's funny? I like being. You've probably run into him and didn't even know.
I feel like I've seen him before.
Like,
Well, he's still around, and he's still in the same area,
so
so you probably have.
Antron's name is a name that I've come across, but I think it's just a common thing.
No. There's other people named
Yeah,
Antron.
no, yeah. So
But Antron doesn't live out here no more.
no,
does
he lives in Georgia. 3 of
Yeah.
them live in Georgia. I think Raymond, Antron, and Yusuf all live in Georgia.
Yeah.
And then Corey lives here.
Sorry.
Corey lives here, and the other one, Kevin, lives in New Jersey. I think they said.
Okay.
By the way, Yusuf has like
Oh,
six
sorry.
or
I was going
six
to tell you
kids.
what it said too at the end, what they said where they are living and stuff.
One of them has like
Oh,
10 kids. I think it's Yusuf.
Yusuf.
Yeah.
Mad kids, yo.
The Muslim.
Hey, when you gotta
Muslims
go,
have
you
kids.
gotta go. You
Muslims have
listen.
kids.
Once you out, we're ready to sprout.
Antron has 6. They say Antron has 6 kids.
Jesus.
Once you're out, you're ready to sprout. Think
yeah.
about it. They were
Yeah,
surrounded
yeah.
by men
You
all
think-
the
do
entire
you-
time.
they were
Getting
probably-
raped and
They're
shit.
probably virgins, right? When they got out.
Yeah, no.
Maybe
what's her name?
not
For a
Ray.
fact.
Maybe not Raymond and
No,
Corey.
maybe not Ray and Corey, but what's the name for a
Kevin
fact?
definitely was a virgin when he got out.
No, Raymond was a virgin. He said it
Oh, he did.
when he was with his girl.
Oh, he did. You're right. Damn, son. Imagine that. Like
Yeah.
28 years old or so, whatever it is.
Not
Or
even
how old
know.
are you? Yeah,
Shit's
in your 20s?
crazy.
I mean, I was a virgin, so I was 24, but that's, I wasn't in
Should
jail.
call
for it.
Vanessa.
Wow.
But that's what she wasn't Robin yet,
we don't drop names.
right? So,
Yeah.
We don't drop names.
so
Chanel don't like
episode
Vanessa.
4.
I don't what?
I can't wait for her to come on the show. Look it up, please.
I would do it. Episode 4.
You gotta report back every week.
No, I got you.
We gotta get this report.
Yeah.
I gotta know
Pissed her
what
off
she
by
said
missing
back.
a day of not writing
Right.
You
this
gotta
bitch,
send
yo.
her a dick pic.
No, I don't think you can. That's probably not allowed.
You can't send it to the man.
Probably they probably check the mail first.
They're gonna
She probably got
suspend your
away.
account.
She probably got away.
If she got away, I don't want to. Like
You gotta go
This is
visit her
insane.
Where? Upstate?
in Albany.
That's mad far, B.
No, it's not Auburn. It's Buffalo.
We should. You want to do an
Road
episode
trip?
where we go
Road
on
trip?
a road trip and go see her, yo? This shit is insane.
She can start in November.
I don't have money to put on her commissary though, so
Come on,
she's
Stan.
asked
Like, you just gotta send her a nice letter.
if I get the job through
Why
you,
does he have to do it? You're the one who
He's-
went on
he-
this fucking website in
Nah.
the first place talking about you want to be a fucking pen pal
I
with
don't really
somebody.
date white girls like that.
I date white girls.
I've never had a white girl in my life.
If really never.
Never.
Yay.
Mm. It's cool. Like it's not. I don't think it's any different than anybody else.
I
It's
don't have
they
no
just look different.
discrimination. I'm just saying. I never.
Yeah, just never. I've been with all types of girls, man.
Hey, go ahead.
Right.
All right, so back to
Corey's story. Let's
finish this up.
So Corey's story begins. Episode 4 begins with Corey getting. Because at first they kind of
Going
do
to
it.
trial.
They hit you with a juke move because
They
they're
go
like
to Corey's
not
trial.
guilty, and then like in the
Black
case,
people, every time we
Yeah.
heard not guilty,
Yep.
everybody was woo woo. I
Yeah.
told you he ain't do it. I
Yeah.
told you.
and then when they get to the sexual abuse,
Mm-hmm.
they hit him with the guilty,
Yeah.
and with the assault they got him with guilty.
Yeah.
Now here's
and attempted.
It was one more.
an attempted murder,
Manslaughter.
attempted manslaughter. Yeah. So he got because he was 16
He got
and
sent
the
to
others weren't.
Rikers.
He got sent to Rikers. Now Rikers, if you don't know, is
Rikers
probably one of the worst places you could go.
in the world.
Like you could, if you
they shut down Rikers, right?
they want to. They haven't done it yet.
They haven't done it yet.
No,
still?
De Blasio
It's
wants
bullshit.
to do it.
This is
It's not gonna
bullshit.
happen.
It's not gonna happen. It's bullshit. If they haven't done it by now, it's over.
No.
This is
Like
never happening.
if you want, honestly,
Maybe it
if
might
you
happen
want,
after this.
I
No,
don't know. I don't think
I
so.
don't think so.
Because they were
If
talking
they haven't
about
done it. They was
even
talking
when-
about doing it last year.
De Blasio said there's a 10-year. They want to have. There's a 10-year plan to get it done because instead of one place, each borough is gonna have its own place for people to go.
Yeah, but
It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen, bro.
If it was gonna happen, they would have broke ground
They
already
would've
to
did
start
this
doing
shit
it.
already.
So if you really want an account of what Rikers is truly like, what it can do to a person, watch the Khalif Browder documentary.
Yes.
This is kind of the same shit.
It's They
Yes.
fucked him up. Now,
Yes.
so
Khalif was different though, because Khalif didn't fight. Because Corey didn't fight with police.
right, and they were fucking with Khalif. They
didn't
and
like
Khalif
him
didn't.
at
Khalif didn't. They had no evidence on Khalif. Khalif never got charged.
Yeah, Khalif was scared for his life. He was looking out the window for police.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They were out to get him.
Corey at least had that dude, bro. Like if that dude didn't,
Which dude? The white
cop?
cop? Yeah, the white
if
cop.
he didn't fucking like,
Yo,
if
You
he
know what-
didn't
you
do
know what's
that,
funny?
Corey would have lost his fucking sanity.
you know what's funny though? For a split second when I was watching it and I saw the white cop helping him, I was like, "Is this a white savior movie?"
Nah, I didn't
Nah,
get that.
nah.
I
I
didn't
get
get
that either.
that.
was
I
like,
think that was just true. Like it was
Yeah.
just, it's
No,
one,
'cause it's a true
one
story,
guy is one because he wanted to be a cop. Corey
Yeah.
wanted to be a cop.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was one guy
that was helping him.
that just did it. Like if
Yeah,
he
the white
didn't do
cop.
that,
Yeah, Corey might have killed himself in jail.
he would have died.
So
He would've
he
fucking
gets
almost
went
did.
crazy.
so he gets sent to Rikers, and at first it's okay at Rikers. Okay in terms of like he's not
It's
getting.
not okay, bro.
It's not okay, but like in terms of what he went through after, like
You
in
mean keep
comparison.
getting
No.
transferred while he was getting
The
transferred to
only
each
That was-
facility?
listen. If he didn't meet that dude, it would have been a wrap.
Right.
If
He
he
didn't-
didn't say, if
He
he
didn't
didn't
meet him
say,
until they got to Attica.
don't go to fucking but if he didn't say,
Informatory.
don't go to the fucking informant, go to solitary.
Oh, that guy you meant. Okay,
If
yeah.
he didn't say that,
He
Oh,
would have
yeah.
been dead.
He would have died.
he
That
would've
was such a
died.
smart thing to say, too.
But he also kind of did it because he wanted to keep him alive so he can keep giving him shit.
Nah, he can't
No.
give him shit at that
Yeah, he
point.
did
Once
give
you're
him-
in solitary, you're in solitary. You're away from everybody.
I
You
think
can't give
that's
nobody
why
nothing.
he hinted to the dude, like,
You
yo,
can't even see your fucking family. You can't even
Yeah.
do certain shit.
Yeah.
You in solitary.
Mm-hmm.
So he wanted to be closer so that he could see his mom the trip going from Harlem to Astoria basically because Rikers is like just you got to get to Astoria first then take a bus.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's a trip.
It
Like
is.
Khalif Browder's mom,
especially when you don't drive.
right? Khalif Browder's mom
Shit is
was
crazy.
coming from the Bronx to Rikers, and that's a big trip too. So like I could understand from his mom's point of view. I could try to come up here. Plus, there was that one scene.
That shit, but that part made me cry, bro.
Which one?
Not gonna lie.
Which one?
When she came
When
up
he
there.
was like, I could request a transfer, and then he was like, if you do it, you could be sent to
farther away.
and then they fucking
They sent him farther away.
Further away.
fucking
366 miles
Yeah.
away
that
from
shit
his mother.
killed me,
Yeah.
son. I was like, because my shit was like, nah, you good in solitary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Don't
before
do it.
that,
Stay at
I'm
Attica.
saying like
He should have stayed in Attica.
in solitary right there with that nigga.
Yeah.
He giving you the shit, you cleaning the thing, like do it. Stay there. Like you could do I could like if it was me, I could
Yeah.
do my time there.
Yeah.
Even because I'm not even with the probation shit, I'm not confessing to the shit.
Yeah, of
either,
course
so
not.
I'm gonna do my time.
Of course not. Yeah.
And I would have did it right there with that. And he
Stay in
requested
Attica, yeah.
transfer. Fuck this
that's
whole
when it got
shit up.
worse. Oh my
So
god.
he gets transferred to Wendy. It's called.
Where fucking Easy went. That's where Easy was at. Dude
Oh,
was
the
there.
guy that was on
Yeah.
the. Did he say how it was there or like?
Yeah, he said it.
It was rough
but
like
he
that?
was different. Like he was in a like one of those single cells and shit like that. So
So
Easy know his way around. Like he could do it.
Yeah.
But he went to the same spot he was at.
Was he? How old was he when he went in? Do you remember?
Easy?
Yeah.
Easy just got out.
No, I'm saying, how old was he when
like-
he went in?
He was there for like 2-3 years, bro.
So how old is he now?
I want to say he's 24, 25.
Okay. So he's still like early 20s when he went in.
Yeah.
Okay. So Corey gets transferred from Rikers to Attica. He meets the Roberts, the guy that helps him out. He's there. He's helping him in solitary. He's bringing him books. He's like, and then he gets him the work detail. He's cleaning and he's doing all right. He gets into a fight with some other guy who comes back into play later. But he wants to be closer to his mom, so he's like, I want to get transferred. He's like, and then Robert says, look, you could get transferred closer, but you could get transferred farther away to Wendy. And then he gets transferred to Wendy.
Yep.
Ends up at Wendy,
which is 366
miles from Harlem. Bless
And
you.
that's when shit went left.
So
Gets fucking
another
beat up
real
again.
life.
this was the thing that kind of
Gets fucking
I kind of
stabbed.
forgot. I kind of forgot about that. Like, one, when you go in as a convicted rapist,
Yeah,
people in jail don't take that kindly. They don't
No.
like that.
they don't.
So they will fuck you up. Inmates and corrections guys. So corrections already had him set up, and they fucked him up.
That black cop, well, I wanted to beat.
Oh, my God.
Man, I really
That
wanted
was
to beat the shit out of him.
Evil, bro.
He said, I heard, we had some celebrity coming
Yeah.
here, and I wanted to give you a warm welcome.
Yeah.
And the warm welcome was him getting literally almost death of
Yeah.
a beat down.
They said he was lucky to survive.
He was lucky to
stabbed and
survive.
shit.
Yeah, stabbed. Yeah. It's like
was fucked up.
he might not have been able to walk or talk, let alone So he
This is
survives through that,
Goes to the solitary.
goes
yeah.
to solitary,
Mhm.
and how did he end up did they say how he ended up transferring to Auburn?
Nah, they didn't really say that, but I guess he just he requests another transfer.
Yeah, so he ended up transferring to Auburn.
But this is like a
2001.
year has passed, 2
Yeah.
years
Mhm.
passed.
Because from Wendy to Auburn was like 9 years, 8 years.
Yeah,
It was like 93 to like 01.
shit is crazy.
So so they show him he sees 9/11 happen at Auburn.
Nah, that wasn't.
That was at Auburn, yeah.
Nah, that was in the other spot.
Where?
9/11 was in the other spot.
Where? Not Wendy?
That was before Wendy.
It was
No.
What, Attica?
He was.
No, it was in
cleaning-
Attica.
he
It was at Auburn because
Oh,
he
no,
he
you're right.
because
You're right.
Roberts shows up
Yeah, you're
and he's
right.
surprised to see him.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's when he gets to Auburn, he meets Matthias Reyes, who was the actual rapist of the woman
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
they got charged with.
And how he meets him too. Again, it was like, you don't
Right?
remember me?
Yeah, because he
They're
had
out.
But he fought him.
at
Yeah.
Attica. Yeah,
At Attica.
For
Yeah.
for the music
For
being
DMX.
played
Yeah.
for
He was
DMX.
playing DMX.
They don't know.
So
that shit is a song right there.
right. So Matthias was like, "You don't remember me? We got into that fight in the day room over the TV
Right.
at Attica.
But I feel like he wanted to tell him.
He wanted to
that,
tell him right then.
But he
Because
just like
He
jail
changed
shit,
his
like-
life. Yeah, but he changed his life, and that's why he asked him too. Do you believe in
but
God?
Because before that he wasn't like that.
That's at Attica. He wouldn't have
He
admitted it
wouldn't have admitted it. Then.
because he was still whatever. He was still
Yeah.
like this thug dude or whatever. By the time he gets to Auburn, he's like he wants to pay for his sins. So then he admits to, which what brings up another thing, because there was that point where the black haired lady's talking to the cop, the Hardigan, and she's like, if you had questioned Reyes at the time, he probably would have admitted it. I don't think he would have. Maybe he might have.
No, he didn't. He admitted to all the crimes, but he said they never brought that one up to him.
Right.
That's right.
But if they had brought it up, do you think he would have admitted it? I don't think so.
Yeah,
He
I think he would. He admitted
That's
everything
true.
else.
That's true.
He admitted to everything else.
Might as well, right?
Yeah, fuck it.
If I'm going down, I might as well
Because
just. What else do I have to
It went down in
lose?
April. He got picked up in August of '89.
That's
But they
what
didn't
also
even. But
in
they
it.
didn't even check.
They didn't even ask him.
They didn't even
Which
check.
is,
though.
yeah.
Because he was like, take my DNA, take everything. I'm
Yeah.
like,
And
that's
this is the most.
Why? How could
This is just how the
And this is
fucking
a
system
true
is.
none of their DNA matched at the time?
Yeah.
So what held them other than the shitty confessions? How did I don't understand how that could have gone through? Like they just
Because
wanted to set him
This
up.
is how they rigged the fucking system.
Fuck,
this is
man.
And this is it's unfortunate because this is literally what goes on
Yeah,
in an
yeah,
everyday
yeah.
situation with the black man and the police. And
Don't say shit.
don't say shit. It's
Shut
correct.
the fuck up. That's it.
And this
So-
is what goes on, and it's unfortunate because this is
So-
what goes on.
So Matthias Reyes admits to the crime, and by then 4 of them are already out. Corey gets out, and it's the rest is just them kind of like.
Well, they find out once the case doesn't add up, and they look at all
Yeah.
the evidence and stuff, and realize that Reyes is the real true
The
person
rapist,
that
yeah.
did it alone. They
had like, yeah.
they all find out in different ways of how they were all not convicted.
Yo,
and
imagine that.
It's
14
so,
years.
it's so sad.
14 years of your life taken away.
Yeah, I was
because
crying.
one person did something that you didn't. You just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Retarded.
Stay at Kennedy's Fried Chicken. Don't go to Central Park. What were they really gonna do at Central Park anyway? They were just chilling.
It was just
Nah, they
kids
was
though,
just
but they're
chilling, running
kids.
through.
Kids do that, run around, do
Especially
stupid
then
shit.
89.
Yeah, you got nothing to
There was
do.
no fucking cell
I was
phones and
4.
shit.
Right. But this is what kids do. Kids are outside playing, with each other and doing dumb shit sometimes.
and it
by
could
fucking
have
around
been
with
because
people.
it was like 30 kids out there. It could have been any 5. It could have been any
But
5.
that's the point.
That's the point.
That's the point.
And it wasn't even none of them.
Neither like not none of the 30.
But you
None
know
of the
what else
kids that was
too?
in it.
And you got to think about it too. You got to be a real fucked up person in the police too to build a story that had no story.
About
But
kids.
that's what
And
they,
with
that's
kids.
What they do, though. They do
Like
that shit.
you didn't even think for a second of your own kids or your own mentally, but and
They don't give a fuck about that.
You know what I caught too? This was one thing I caught a lot that they kept doing in the first episode and throughout actually they did it a lot. It was they kept calling them animals.
yeah.
There was a point in the first part they just did it. They said it over and over again. These animals, these animals, these animals.
They're fucking
That's
kids.
really how they see us.
Fucking kids. And that is how they see us. That's how they see these kids too.
Yeah,
And then you wonder why kids don't go outside.
yeah.
No, kids don't go outside.
Well,
today
that's 'cause
it's fucking
video
cell
games.
phones.
I mean, but right now, I wouldn't even trust my kid to go outside
Yo,
either.
you go outside. Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Teach your
Be
kids
smart.
Teach your kids to shut
to
up, though.
Like
for
the
real.
police come, let them watch this movie.
Yeah, I would
I'm
definitely let
gonna,
them.
dude. Like now that let's rate it. Like honestly, I'm
Oh.
giving this 2 bowls of Dippin' Dots, and
I give it 5 bowls of
Honestly.
different
Bucket.
dots.
I could, yeah, give
The
it
whole
as
fucking
many
tub.
It's good.
as many Dippin' Dots as I
It's
can.
amazing.
I'm gonna get my. I'm gonna try
Ava
to get,
did a damn good job on this shit.
I want my mom to
She-
watch it. I want my mom to watch it. I want everybody like.
She's about to get so many fucking checks.
This would be eligible for an Emmy or an Oscar? Emmy, right?
Probably, I mean,
Because it's technically a TV show.
I would have gave that a fucking Oscar.
Yeah, technically it's not a movie.
I know, but
It was
it's an Emmy.
so good,
Definitely
man.
Emmy.
The casting was spot on.
Mm-hmm.
I love the casting. Michael K. Williams was great.
Mm-hmm.
Niecy Nash was really good.
Yeah, Niecy Nash.
She did a
job.
great job.
Mm-hmm.
Even not for nothing.
John
If I John Leguizamo did a great job.
Leguizamo.
If I had to pick one person for like a best actor role, the dude that played Corey.
Absolutely.
He did some fucking
Absolutely.
heavy
What movie was
lifting.
he in?
I've never seen him
I
before.
don't know. I've never seen him.
I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
Some of them looked a little bit
You haven't
familiar.
seen him before.
I've never seen him before.
Nah, I'll tell
Some
you
of them
what.
looked a little bit familiar, but I
He was in-
couldn't.
he was in
That
another movie.
that 4th episode was made specifically, and it was so detailed. Why it's such a good ending to that mini docu movie, because it's solely based on him. You solely see what he goes through because he was the only one with the most time. And just imagine the things that go on in an everyday life as a prisoner, and you're innocent until proven guilty. But imagine the shit you gotta do
But
until
they was
they,
proven guilty.
huh? No, but I'm
they
just
wasn't
saying, like,
really-
I'm saying in general, like for people who are already in jail right now that are innocent for a crime that they did not commit, that they're sitting there waiting for someone to think with the right mind that maybe this person didn't do it, and that, you know, we're sitting here gathering our own fucking thoughts or our own fucking suspicions without the evidence, the legit evidence. That white bitch literally said to that, yeah, because I was so mad at that. This bitch, it's all because of this bitch too, trying to build a fucking story because she didn't want to be looked upon as a weak ass bitch, and you competing against a bitch that was smarter than you, who
He
knew
was
that
in
the case
Moonlight. Yeah, he was the gay kid in Moonlight.
again.
Oh,
The
gay kid on the
boyfriend.
beach,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
In the second part, the second part.
In First Match. Y'all ever seen First Match?
No.
Nah.
First Match is fire.
But that I'm just to speak out there for everyone that, you know, in general, just watch out.
There's a bunch of videos of like the cast.
Watch your surroundings.
cast talking.
Just keep your eyes open and just, just
shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
No, for real. Shut the
Yeah.
fuck up. Let
Stay
your lawyer,
silent.
Get a good lawyer. Shut the fuck up. Let them handle
Know
it.
your rights. Know your rights.
Yeah.
Why
Know
can't I
your
find?
rights.
If you did something, shut the fuck up. Even if you did something, shut
Yeah.
the fuck up. Even if you did something,
You have the right to remain silent,
Say
and that's
it.
the
Shut
reason
up.
why they say these things on purpose. And if you use the right mind, you have the right to remain silent. Stay silent until you get a fucking attorney. Stay silent.